but at the same time, you can expedite the process if you have all that information up front to provide to your agent or the carrier. When you're replacing a vehicle on the policy, if you could send the year, make, and model of that vehicle that you're removing along with the last 4 digits of the serial number, that would be awesome help to us or to your agent whenever they are removing the vehicle, so they know that they have the right one being to remove from the policy. And then likewise, whenever you're adding a vehicle with the year, make, model, VIN number, if you can provide that to them as well, and then any lease or lien holder information as well at that first initial contact, so they have all the information, they can make the change, and they can get that done very simply for you. A lot of times we'll get calls and say, hey, I need to add a 2020 Chevy Silverado to the policy, but I don't have the VIN number or serial number. Well, in turn, then you'll have to get that information, then either call back or then email the agent back, and then that'll take additional time to make that change happen. Typically, you do have some grace period times with that, and it varies state by state on their state laws, state guidelines, but at the same time, you can expedite the process if you have all that information up front to provide to your agent or the carrier. Some people do have a fleet of vehicles on the personal line side of it. So whenever you're making any changes to the policy or even just removing a vehicle from the policy, if you could actually give the agent the year, make, and model, and then the VIN number, the last 4 digits of the VIN number to the agent initially whenever you're making the changes, it'll expedite that process as well. Sometimes you'll find if people have a lot of vehicles on their personal auto policies, that some of those vehicles will be the same because some of them could be driven by their kids, and then they like that model. So what they do is they'll buy a newer one, and then the kid will drive the older model of that. So customers can refer to, I have the red Honda Accord, can you please remove that one off the policy? But on the policy, you have 3 Honda Accords on there. So if you had to add the last 4 digits of the VIN number, then that helps expedite the removal process of it, or even if you're replacing them. You have 3 Honda Accords on there. So if you had to add the last 4 digits of the VIN number, then that helps expedite the removal process of it, or even if you're replacing them. Now, if you have a commercial policy with a fleet of vehicles, the same thing goes for that. A lot of commercial customers, they get into line whether they like the Dodge trucks, Ford trucks, Chevy trucks, whatever it is. If they like a certain manufacturer, they'll buy multiples of that manufacturer. So there could be multiple Chevy Silverado 3500 series on the policy, or multiple Ford F-250s on the policy. And you could have them different colors, or they could all be painted the same color as well. But at the same time, whenever you're removing vehicles, if vehicles need to come off the policy, make sure that you make your agent aware of the year, make, and model, and then the last 4 digits of the VIN number that needs to be removed from the policy. Or even if you're doing a replacement, buying one, trading one in, or buying one and then selling one of them or whatnot, whatever one needs to be removed from the policy, please be conscious of that and give the year, make, and model, and then the last 4 of the VIN number, and that can help expedite the process of getting that vehicle removed from the policy.